What is up, everybody? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. We got a new one in from Remette that we're going to check out. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, don't have the webcam going because, again, hot and heavy in the move, but we do have a new one from Remette in, and this is the WK1, guys. Very interesting model here. It is all premium with titanium throughout. You do have an M390 blade here from Remette. Really cool thumb studs on there. Check the anodize out on that one. They have a hollow grind on this, guys. It's a subtle hollow grind, but it is a hollow grind nonetheless. Beautiful blade shape on here. The machining is well done here as well. And you do have a full 4-finger grip even before you choke up. And you do have a nice little landing pad on here behind the sharpening tool that you can choke up for those detailed cuts as well. Nice jimping on here. Fairly aggressive, not too bad, but it is a little bit more aggressive than not. You do have good access to that steel liner lock and very smooth action on here. The detent is tuned well for the thumb flick and for that flipper tab. And with this style thumb stud, very satisfying reverse flick on here as well. I do appreciate that a bunch. Now, this is a clam integral. What do I mean by that? I mean, you do have a switch here that unlocks the titanium integral piece that slides down onto the actual steel itself. But I'm not going to demonstrate that on camera because it is a little bit tricky and it is a pass around knife, so I don't want to do that. But you can remove the outer scale from this one here. I believe it is a click and slide back, but I definitely will link a disassembly video for you since I cannot do that myself. Good access to that lock bar, buttery smooth action. This one's really well done. Locked up solid too, which is a good thing because you can't get to any of the hardware without removing that clamshell on here. And that pocket clip, not a hot spot at all. I did test it a little bit, but because my garage is packed and loaded, I really don't have the space to bring the camera down there to record that. But it does have a nice factory edge, nice factory hollow grind on here, very slicey to be sure. Let's go ahead and do some quick size comparisons and then we'll weigh the knife. Here it is against my Spyderco Bodacious and my ProTech TR3 Integrity, and as you can see, it is a little bit closer in size to the ProTech, but still fairly close to the Bodacious, just barely underneath the size of it. So a nice full-size knife with excellent ergos. Let's move these two out of the way and grab the scale and we will weigh the knife. All right, we got the scale out now on. Let's see here, coming in at 4.9. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's an actual pretty good weight for the size of this knife with that clam integrity that they have on it. So I'm not mad at all. And again, I think it's just the steel inserts that are holding this one together. Yeah, steel insert, lock bar insert. Trying to look to see if the steel liners they do have a little bit of weight reduction, it looks like, on there. But 4.9, not bad at all. Actually a little bit lighter than my Padre. Okay, guys, time for the final thoughts and impressions on this one. Very cool model. I like to see the innovation, I'll call it, from Remette on this particular one because it makes for a super clean profile. When with the shell on there, you're not seeing any of the hardware, so you can't get much cleaner than that. Not reversible due to the nature of this one. And they did even include a lanyard and still gave you a properly placed pocket clip. Love to see that. Now, I will say, while it is a full grip here, choked back, I do hang off a little bit. And it is a little sharp. I wish they would have chamfered these edges back here a little bit down. I feel that on the pinky more than anything else. When choked up, it's a little bit of the same here because the flipper tab is exposed, so you do feel that poking in just a tiny bit. And the lock bar access on this, really good detent tune. And again, very smooth action on this for sure. I believe they're doing their M390 at 59 to 61. I believe a lot of them have been testing at the 60s, which is pretty common for Chinese production M390. It is not a bad thing. It'll perform well. It is not the max potential for M390, but it'll still perform well. And at this price point, I think a lot of people probably would understand. For me on this particular one, I think I am actually going to go 7.6. I think it's a very solid offering, very clean profile, and a well executed design for the knife. Not a lot that I can complain about on this one. I will do my best to link this one for you below wherever I can find it, and if you do use those links, it will help the channel. Shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you guys supporting me, especially while going through this move. That's it for me today. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I will catch you on the next one. Goodbye.